morning, Dan. Good morning, Nikki. And Randy, if you are watching, good morning to you as well. I am coming to you live from Sunfish Lake in northern Wisconsin. If you want to know exactly where we are, then I'll tell you. What you're going to do is you're going to go find Winona. You're going to go across the river on Highway 43, and you're going to take a right on 35, which is roughly south. It's actually east, but that's okay. I think it's 35 south. And you're going till you hit, I think you stay on 35. I think that's what it is. Anyway, when you hit Centerville, which is slightly downriver on the Wisconsin side, you're going to go north on, I think that's 35, north on 35. You're going to go through Arcadia, and you're going to go through Independence, and you're going to hit Eau Claire, and then you're going to go north on 53, and you're going to keep going until you see Spooner. You're going to go through Spooner, and about 7 miles later you'll hit Trego, T-R-E-G-O. When you hit Trego, you're going to go west on County Road E, and you're going to go about 5 miles. You're going to go past County Road K, which is you're going to go across County Road K, and then you end up coming off of right there. There's like a 90-degree turn that goes south, and you're going to go north there on a kind of a dirt road. But where we're going to end up with is at Sunfish Lake, and it's a little lake. It's about the size of Lake Goodview, just to give you a sense of how big it is, so that you can find that on the map. So it's Sunday, May 27th, and Marshall and I, that would be Marshall, are out in a canoe. This is the canoe. He is fishing, and I am obviously not fishing, especially if there's anybody from the Wisconsin DNR watching. I am not fishing. I'm just supervising. So we're out on the lake, and it's a nice day, partly cloudy. It's going to be about 83 degrees today. And let me see if I can show you where we came from. You can see everybody right there, straight ahead. Uh-oh. No. Marshall thought he had something. Right there, you can see everybody on the dock right over there. Right there, right in the middle there of that frame. And from there across to here is where I've been swimming, and that's about 350 yards. So it's not really far, but it's far enough. So let me give it kind of a quick panorama of the lake. And this is really all you can see. All that you see is all that there is to see. Whip around now. And here we are back to this again. So I will shoot some video of the cabin. But we've been out here since Friday. The dogs love it. It's like dog heaven. Whoop, whoop. What? Okay. And Sadie has been swimming and running and swimming. Actually, yesterday. So yesterday or the first day we were here, we were in the middle of the lake on a paddle boat, and I saw her on shore running back and forth, and then I see a white-tailed deer that she's chasing, and then I see the white-tailed deer turn and chase Sadie, and essentially chase Sadie away. Of course, the issue with that is the white-tailed deer are going to really do Sadie a nasty turn if it catches her, especially if it catches her with her hooves. So, but I'm sitting out. I'm enjoying a cup of Joe,
That's your coffee.
Oh! And,
Spill, coffee, spill.
and really, when I say we're fishing, what we're doing is we're just drifting in the lake, catching, casting lures. So,
artificial lures.
And we've been spending a lot of time reading, playing games, playing lots of cards. I'm in the middle of reading Horatio Hornblower series for about the 10th time in my life. I go through all 10 books every summer. It's just one of those things that brings me a great deal of comfort. So part of why we came up here is to, before Duncan left in June, to try to get a sense. Oh, and let me step back. The we coming up here, it's our family in Keith and Virginia.
Oh, there we go.
And we
How'd seaweed?
part of the idea is for us to try to, Marshall, cast that way because we're going to be rowing back away from shore, to develop a new sense of this new family unit without Galen. I'm trying to figure out what that's like and what that is. And I think that I'm going to try to row one-handed while talking here. Pretty shallow in here, Marshall.
Yeah.
It's like 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet maybe. I think it's probably been harder on Duncan than anybody else because whenever we go to things like this, it's always Duncan and Galen that tend to pair off and go off and do their thing. So, we're trying to figure out what this is going to be, what this family is, and what are the new dynamics, because obviously the dynamics are different. And we've actually been doing a lot of fishing, which is good, right off the dock. And Colleen has caught a 14-inch northern pike. I don't know if you know anything about northern pikes, but they're pretty good eating, a lot of bones, but good eating. And a 14-inch is actually a baby. They grow to about 4 feet, and they have really serrated teeth, and they actually eat ducks, among other things. So I've been slightly wary about that while swimming. So it's Colleen also caught a bass, and we've caught a whole mess of sunnies and bluegills. You got the lead on the rowing?
What?
You got the lead on? You gonna row?
Yeah.
Okay. A whole slew of sunnies and bluegills, and Keith has filleted them all. And Marshall, yeah, there you go. Switch. And Marshall, if it's ever really windy out and you're trying to row, or you're trying to row a canoe, or paddle a canoe, you're better off paddling from the front, because then at least you can control the wind. Otherwise, the wind will push your bow around if you're not up there. That was actually one of my stories from when I was a kid. But anyway, it's I don't know. It's just a general sense of, I think we're all enjoying ourselves. Marshall, are you enjoying yourself overall?
What?
Are you enjoying yourself overall, honestly? What?
I can't hear. I'm enjoying myself too much.
Okay, he says he can't hear because he's enjoying himself too much. I guess if there's any fault with our family, it's, there's no response without sarcasm. But there is, a general sense of sadness, and you know, what I find is that when I start to have, I don't ever really kind of tap into that fun center or really release that joy just because, I don't know, a combination of not feeling it, not wanting to feel it because of guilt or whatever. So, anyway, it's, well, I'm getting just over 10 minutes now on this, so I think I will cut it here, and then I will shoot video of the dock and the approach up to the cabin and some of the cabin, and I'll tack that on. I will append it on to this video. All right.